Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She just there to like sound as ignorant as possible. And then make songs like fuck him and then get some money.
Is Cardi B actually the biggest industry plant of all time? Let's start by being real. Cardi B is one of the most successful female rappers ever. From Grammy wins to multiple chart-topping hits, she's broken record after record. Her most recent album even became the fastest-selling album in history to go platinum. When it comes to numbers, there's only a small handful of rappers, male or female, who can truly compete with her success. But despite all that, Cardi isn't nearly as respected in the rap game as many would assume. Since the very start, her career has been hounded by accusations that her rise to the top might be shadier than her fans realize. That's why we're doing a complete breakdown on why other rappers haven't fully accepted Cardi B. How did Cardi go from reality shows and strip clubs to hit records? Why did Kanye West accuse Cardi being an industry plant? And what's the truth behind who's really writing Cardi's lyrics? We've even done a full analysis on the accusations that Cardi relies on ghostwriters to pen her biggest hits. What's the story behind Cardi's favorite writing partner? And why are fans accusing her of being disloyal to Megan Thee Stallion? Finally, we're going to take a look at Cardi B's beef with numerous other female rappers, including her recent crash out against Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. It looks like Cardi's about to go off the rails and risk it all.
Not paying my bills.
Cardi B didn't actually come through the industry as a rapper. Before she popped off, Cardi was dancing in strip clubs across New York. But even back then, Cardi was already on her way to becoming famous, at least on a local level. She built a big following among New York City clubs before blowing up on social media, racking up hundreds of thousands of followers. By the time she was 22, Cardi decided to leave stripping behind completely so she could pivot to making money as an influencer. But Cardi herself admitted that dancing wasn't the only way she was raking in cash as a stripper. In an Instagram Live video, Cardi admitted that she used to invite men to hotel rooms just so she could drug and rob them.
I had to go strip. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drop this up and I'll rob them. That's what I used to do.
But Cardi's next big move on her journey to fame came through reality TV. On Love and Hip Hop, she quickly became a breakout star, gaining massive attention and a loyal fan base. Her time on the show gave her the platform and visibility she needed to shift her full focus to music. Then, in 2017, Cardi struck gold when she released her debut single, Bodak Yellow. Bodak Yellow was a monster chart-topping hit that turned Cardi B from a reality star to a household name. She became the first female rapper ever to get a diamond-selling solo song, and the music video racked up over 1 billion views on YouTube. But the success story behind Bodak Yellow is a little more complicated than you might imagine. As Bodak Yellow shot up the charts, some fans complained that Cardi wasn't showing enough love to Kodak Black, who heavily inspired the song. Not only did Cardi name the song Bodak Yellow as a way to shout out Kodak, but she also borrowed his flow from the song No Flock.
Don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Drop to me.
I don't talk to you, so don't you talk to me.
And while No Flocking was definitely a popular record, Bodak Yellow's success was on a whole another level. Cardi responded to the criticism on social media. While some fans claimed that Cardi was Jack and Kodak style, she tweeted, quote, "He got credit on the song. We both getting rich with the song till we die. The song is called Bodak Yellow for a reason. You get on this app saying the dumbest." Kodak himself celebrated Cardi's success by tweeting, quote, "Bots Yellow went diamond, damn right." Seeing as Kodak was added to the song credits as a co-writer, it's safe to say that he got a fat check for Bodak. But Kodak Black wasn't the only one getting paid for Cardi's music, because it turns out that she was relying heavily on ghostwriters.
I guess a lot of people just assume that you are a ghostwriter, that you actually do all your own shit.
Yeah,
Now, the use of ghostwriters in hip-hop is super controversial. Having another person write your rhymes for you is pretty much considered the definition of capping in your raps. But even though countless rappers have been called out for ghostwriting allegations, Cardi B seemed to have skated by. Ever since Bodak Yellow, Cardi has been known to have a super close association with substitute teacher turned rapper Partisan Fontaine. Party not only wrote Bodak Yellow, but countless other Cardi B hits like I Like It, Wild Side, Imaginary Players, and Up. If you look at it, Party has writing credits on damn near every single song on both of Cardi's solo albums. Cardi herself has returned the favor by appearing on a couple Partisan Fontaine solo songs like 2008's Backing It Up and 2025's Toad It Up. Cardi and Party's super tight relationship has drawn a lot of scrutiny over the years. It turns out that some of Cardi B's most personal songs originally started as Partisan Fontaine demos. Her song Be Careful, where she raps about being cheated on, was a Party song that she tweaked for herself.
Get married like the Curry, Steph and Aisha shit, but we more like Belly, Tommy and Keisha shit.
Card's reliance on Card's writing raised some huge red flags. While rappers used to be expected to write their own, Cardi clearly depends on other artists to pen her bars for her. And while Cardi definitely brings a lot of personality and star power to her music, some fans say that her ghostwriter habits undercut her authenticity as an artist. Joe Budden responded to Card's latest album by praising the music and shouting out Card's alleged ghostwriters. While Cardi got a ton of attention for dissing other female rappers like Ice Spice and JT, Joe claimed that someone else was petting Card's disc bars.
Whoever is writing these lines, he is smoking this.
Cardi caught wind of Joe talking and responded directly to him on socials. Quote, "Whoever wrote it? Nah, that's Cardi. This is my process. I'm a natural roster, and you already know I'm quick with the mouth, so I'll be coming up with lines and I'll record them myself and lay it later." In fact, Cardi had sniped back against her critics plenty of times for bringing up the ghostwriting accusations. When she released her debut album, Invasion of Privacy, she had smoke for fans who said she wasn't writing herself.
Everybody be trying to come at my throat because people want to say that I don't write a lot of my shit. And I write a lot of my shit. That's the funny shit. I be letting y'all talk because I don't give a fuck. But a bitch could fucking write. You just gotta sit down and fucking think. What is hard about that?
And in 2025, after being honored with the Voice of the Culture Award, Cardi doubled down on using writers.
I hate the idea that if you don't write every line on your own, what you have to say is not real. Music is a collaboration. It has always been. The greatest records come from teamwork, energy, pain, and joy.
But making this all the more complicated is that Cardi's ghostwriter of choice Partisan Fontaine also has super close ties to Megan Thee Stallion.
For both of you, I don't want to be in the middle of nobody.
Party and Me dated for years before they went through a messy as breakup. Me accused Party of cheating on her on the song Cobra. Quote, pulled up, caught him cheating, getting his sucked in the same spot I'm sleeping Party himself. Shot back with a whole disc record called The Person, quote. Same Nick that you did all the tags for the beats? You let that tag let him beat you? Let me give him dap when we meet? Like I said, Messy as Mega accused Party of dissing her for clout to promote his own solo music career. But Cardi was caught in the middle of the whole drama. She continued to work with Party and even appeared as a featured artist on his new solo material. This pissed fans off and they accused Cardi of betraying Meg. Cardi meanwhile defended her friendship with Party and even damn near said she owed part of her success to him.
Partisan since 2012, and Partisan helped me with my first album. That's how I became a fucking rich and successful millionaire. When I fuck with two people and I like two people, I stay away from their shit because when it comes to relationship, some bullshit will always happen. And one thing about me, I'm gonna stay neutral and I'm gonna stay the fuck out of it.
Cardi might have a reason for riding with Cardi, but some people still labeled her as disloyal. Plus, fans also saw a double standard to how some of Card's ghostwriting allegations were ignored. While Cardi B has pretty much gone under the radar for working with Partisan Fontaine, other rappers have been mocked mercilessly for doing damn near the same thing.
He has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Drake, for example, has been dissed numerous times from everyone to Meek Mill to Push A and Kendrick Lamar for allegedly using ghostwriters. But when it comes to Cardi, a lot of rappers just seem to look the other way. Kanye West even claimed that Cardi B's success may have been planned by none other than the Illuminati. In recently leaked footage, Ye can be seen talking about Card's come up, flat out claiming that she's been used to manipulate young and impressionable fans.
Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She just there to like sound as ignorant as possible and then make songs like fuck him and then get some money.
Ye even suggested that the industry helped Cardi rise to the top just so she could replace Nicki Minaj as a so-called reigning queen of rap. Quote, she has literally replaced, Nicki Minaj purposefully. They just put her there and now she doesn't know what to do. She has no idea what is going on. She just thinks it's a blessing from the universe. Ain't no blessing from the universe. Nicki herself has co-signed Kanye's accusations, implying multiple times that the industry backed Cardi B just so they could take her down. Nicki even suggested that Jay-Z's management firm, Roc Nation, was trying to assassinate her character by uplifting Cardi. Cardi herself addressed the industry plant allegations in September of 2025.
People have made this whole story that I came in the industry to like take over somebody's career. I never thought that. I just wanted to become famous at what I like to do. This is what I was destined for. I was destined to become this. No matter who signed me, no matter what, I was going to be famous and I was going to be a rapper.
At the same time, this is exactly what people have criticized Cardi for. Beyond the ghostwriting allegations, some industry insiders have claimed that Cardi B has helped steer hip-hop away from straight rapping and more towards pop. And given Card's high-profile and lucrative endorsement deals with countless companies like Pepsi, McDonald's, and Amazon, her industry-friendly image has come with a major bag. But Card's beef with other female rappers might just cost her a lot.
All the love that my fans, that my friends, that everybody shows me, that's something that God give me that you can't buy.
On September 30th of 2025, audio leaked of Cardi going off on some of her biggest ops. In the audio, Cardi threatened to pull up on Ice Spice and Ice Spice's main producer, Riot USA.
I'm gonna beat her ass. I'm gonna get Riot beat up on my niggas. Y'all gonna see what the fuck is up. You think I'm fucking playing as Lotto? She in New York? Try to link up. You think I'm Lotto? You think I'm naked? I'll beat you the fuck up. Oh yeah.
Card's crash out triggered Nicki Minaj, who responded on Twitter, quote, "Never provoke a writer while they're writing. Let the reindeer games begin." Nicki shaded Card's recent album sales, claiming that she had surgery to look like her and calling her Barney dangerous. But Cardi had time. Quote, "Nah, 'cause I was really baking ribs and making blondie brownies, and here come this bothering me on a damn Monday." Cardi lit Nicki up, dissing Nicki for having a brother and a sex offender husband. But when Nicki called Card's daughter ugly, their beef went to another level. And by another level, I mean the depths of hell. Cardi spilled some tea about Nicki's family life, claiming that Nicki was just jealous that Cardi had healthy children. Quote, "Alright, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy like you wasn't going to fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord, protect my babies." And Cardi wasn't done. She dissed her for an alleged problem, claiming that Nicki's son was, quote, nonverbal because of Nicki's alleged issues, and said that Nicki's husband wanted her to stay doped up so he could, quote, max out her credit card. She even made explosive comments that Nicki was by her father, claiming that Nicki's beef with other rappers was a trauma response. She even encouraged Nicki to go to therapy and work on herself. Cardi also vowed to restrain herself so that she didn't throw away, quote, her career and endorsements, going back and forth with words with a possessed drug addict. But she also promised that she was down to physically retaliate against Nicki for talking about her children. While Nicki and Cardi have been at each other's throats for years, this new was nuclear. Like on some scorched earth, you can't come back from this type bad. From sex offender allegations to talking about children, Nicki and Cardi have 100% crossed the point of no return. They are never going to patch this up. 50 Cent himself dropped in to comment that things might get ugly from here on out. Quote, "I hope the girls stop fighting before things escalate. I read some of the they're saying to each other, and this is not going to dwell." Nicki even promised to take action against Cardi. Quote, "We will boycott every company attached to her, just like we did with BET. Every company that's enabling her disgusting remarks about children and other marginalized groups for years. Not only could this turn dangerous, but Card's bag might be permanently affected if Nicki puts enough pressure on the powers that be." With all these industry plant rumors circulating, Cardi B's future would be in serious jeopardy if that very same industry decides to pull the plug. And now that Card's beef with other artists has escalated into straight threats, she's in a very, very tricky situation. The only question is, now that Card's back is against the wall, what will she do next? And if you want to know more about how ghostwriters have been killing the rap game, stay connected with us.